Martin Davis, professional footballer at FC, representing for Ryan LFC. Subscribe to Ryan LFC for all your latest Reggae Boy updates.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Your boy Ryan LFC back again, guys. Another top shelf video for you guys today. I have a special guest on the channel, Martin Davis. But before we get into the interview, I want you guys to make sure you go and check out the merch store. The link down in the description, so you can get your perfect Jamaican mug. If you are a Liverpool supporter, you can get a Liverpool t-shirt. You can get the Liverpool mug. You have everything, so check the link down in the description. So welcome, Martin Davis. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thanks. Just here, relaxing.
Good to have you, man. Good to have you, man. It's been a while, man. Nearly 3 months ago, we should do this interview.
You're right about that, yeah. I always told you I was going to do it still, so there was no need to worry.
Yeah, most definitely, most definitely. Nothing happened before the time. I think this is the best time to doing it. But before we go into the interview, what are your thoughts on the Reggae Boyz in the Gold Cup? They will play the United States in the quarterfinal. Do you see any of the games?
I catch bits and pieces because of the time difference. Normally, them playing at around like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. my time, so I catch glimpses of it really. But I'm proud of the boys. We have a talented team, and I feel like we can really put a good showing, and I'm looking forward to the game against the USA, supporting them, and let's see what we can get out of it.
You think we can beat this USA team? This is a C USA team. They underestimate the competition. They're preparing for the World Cup qualifier, but I think this is the best Reggae Boyz squad on paper. We should definitely get the better of this United States team. So what are your thoughts on that?
Talent-wise, we have everything to beat them. We just have to go out there and be confident and play without fear. And of course, we can get the result. It's just the mental aspect now of just being fearless and just going for the result. But talent-wise, we match up definitely. Talented group.
So all the best to the Reggae Boyz team. So viewers, I see you guys has been watching. I see you guys has been commenting, like. I want you guys to hit the subscribe button. 60% of you guys watching the Ryan LFC show not subscribe. Why? I bring you some of the best content when it comes on to the Reggae Boyz. So why not join the family? Hit the like button. Let's get 200 likes on this video. But let's give them some time to subscribe and give them some time to hit that like button. Thank you very much, Reggae Boyz fans. I really appreciate the support you guys has been giving Ryan LFC. But my first question to you, Martin Davis, tell us a little bit about your childhood life growing up in Jamaica.
Well, I come from Stony Hill, and ever since I've been little, football has always been a passion of mine. Whether it was playing with my friends or my father, just came up. Then after that, from prep school, St. Hugh's Prep to St. George's, football has always been in my DNA. Father was a football player too, so it's just a way of life for me.
So important your mother and your father. I watch a lot of interviews you talk about. You're always talking about your father. He was a footballer, he played defense. Your mother is a big part of you. At what age you start to play football, and at what age your mother and father start to give you that confidence and say, this is the choice you want to play football? They give you a lot of advice. How important your father and your mother to you?
I mean, they were vital in my career because, sometimes parents, they don't really support the dream of a football player. They want you to go the straight and narrow road, but my parents always believed in me and believed in my dream and allowed me to express myself and pursue any type of goal I wanted, and it was football. So they gave me their full backing and support. I'm always grateful for them and the sacrifices they made for me to be where I'm at today. Wouldn't be possible without them.
So at what age you know you have a talent? At what age you start to play football?
I would say maybe around grade 4 or grade 5 was when I played my first season of prep school football, and then I noticed I was a little bit different from my peers, especially the school that I was going to wasn't a huge football school, but I always stood out. I always was a player to carry my team and you know, at the forefront from that age, grade 4 and grade 5 and grade 6. So I say around that age is when I really doubled down and said that this is what I want to do, probably for the rest of my life.
And your parents always back you at that age, at grade 4, at grade 5, you start to play football?
Even from before that, playing, because grades before that, you know, you would have your little learn to play where you learn to control and stuff like that. From that age, I had their backing. So probably from grade 1, grade 2 coming up, they always supported me and always believed in my dream, and it was something I was passionate about. I always wanted to go outside and play. I always dragging out my father to play football with me, so it was just one of them things there.
So you win nothing for your prep school?
Unfortunately not. It wasn't the biggest of teams, but on a personal level I was always scoring goals and doing well and doing the best possible for my team.
So what position when you were playing primary school? I interview a lot of Reggae Boyz play and they say, you know, I start out to play goalkeeper, I start out to play striker, and then I started to play. At what when you were playing at primary school, which position you play?
I was striker, winger, same like now.
Never changed?
Never changed. I was always an attacker. I was never play defense or in the midfield at all. Same like now.
So you leave primary school, you pass for St. George's College, you play Coles, you play Pepsi. Do you win anything for St. George's College at the under 16 and under 14 level?
So I played my first year of Pepsi when I went to George's. I think went maybe, how would it go? Maybe quarterfinals or whatever. Then the next year I played, we went to the quarterfinals, but I ended up leaving and going to Spain. So I was in Spain. I came back, and when I came back for lower 6 and played Manning Cup. And I think we went semi-finals or something like that. But yeah, that was my high school career.
Yeah, you're a big fan when it comes on to local football in Jamaica. Huge support. A lot of people know about Martin Davis. A lot of youngsters want to be like Martin Davis and stuff. What is it like playing for St. George's College in the Manning Cup?
It was amazing still. Always amazing playing down at George's. They used to call it the Azteca. The whole school would come out. It was a real pride and joy type of thing. And so much talented players, you know. Never Bell was a good coach as well. It was a joy. It was something special, really.
What is it like to play under Bertis Bell in the Manning Cup? You know, a lot of players want to Bertis to coach them. I was training at St. George's College for like nearly a month, and based on my experience, is a coach I would love to play for. Every single time Bertis see me, he say, bro, you made the wrong mistake and go to Excelsior. You should stay at St. George's College. And at the time, 2009, I should play for St. George's College. I should win my first Manning Cup 2009. But I went to Excelsior. At the time, Excelsior was a bigger name for St. George's in Manning Cup. Remember, St. George's dominate started to come after 2009. But before that, St. George's always a team that winning Manning Cup. But they kind of drop off. Excelsior was a team coming up from 2003, 2004, winning the Manning Cup. So I said, at this moment, Excelsior is a better school, especially to play Manning Cup for. But then, viewers don't kill me. I'm talking back then, 2009. So Yeah, I think that's a mistake for me, but I'm really happy I went to Excelsior and Coach Liebert Aleman teach us a lot. And yeah, Bertis is a very good coach, and a lot of players want to Bertis to coach them. So he's a father figure to you guys, right?
Yeah, it definitely is a father figure. You know, he was a good person, first and foremost, and always was wanting the better for his player, whether it was academics or football-wise. And coaching-wise, it was much different from what you would experience with other coaches. He wants to play a free-flowing type of football, a passing game, and he was a big Arsenal fan. So I guess he mirrored his team on that type of tactics and on that type of style of play, just passing the ball, one touch, two touch football. So it was a joy playing with him, and it was very different from a lot of the coaches that I had in Jamaica.
Most definitely. He ever short of you guys? Because when I was training for like a month, he always say, youngster, that's not the way you do it. Pass it like this. He never showed when I went at St. George's College for the month. What is like? His personality, he have a cool personality, always hugging players, and this is why many schoolboy players want to play for Bertis Bell. He ever shout of you guys?
I mean, he shouts at me a couple times still, maybe because I was a dribbler and sometimes I take more than one or two touches, but it was always love with him still. As I say, he's a great person, but he wanted to execute what he wanted to execute on the field. You get me? But yeah.
Most definitely. Talk about your time at Harborview, because you play for Harborview Football Club. Talk to us a little bit about Harborview.
Yeah, straight from first farm, I played under 13 out at Harborview, and I played under 15, under 17. I even played Premier League. So all my club football was done at Harborview. We won, I think maybe under 15 or under 17. Challenge under 13 was always challenging, but yeah, Harborview, I really developed my skills there a lot as well, and I have to give them a lot of credit in terms of my personal development as a player and as a person.
Which year you play Premier League for Harborview?
Years, I can't go tell you what year, but yeah, I played Premier League for Harborview.
Play more than one game?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. I think you play under 17, under 20, and then you go to Valencia. But talk us a little bit about you went to Valencia 2009 and you leave 2013. Talk to us a little bit about that and what happened make you didn't sign for Valencia.
Going to Valencia was a culture shock for me. You know, I was very young at that age, and also probably one of the most promising players coming out of Jamaica in my age group. But going to Spain, it was like a different type of thing completely. The players were huge, strong, already built, already developed tactically and everything at this young age. So going out there, I was a bit out of my depth, but it was good for me because it helped me to learn fast and understand football more, and understand that, listen, football is more than just picking up the ball and beating 1 and 2, 3 players or salading a man or something like that. Is a bigger thing to it. So yeah, I just think that I was a bit out of my depth at the time, because I know I'm an honest person with myself. I can't lie to myself or lie to anybody else. So yeah, I just think it was one of those. It was a learning step for me more than anything else. More of an experience to help me better myself.
Yeah, when you say player big, I always see the Barcelona player, them especially play for the Spain national team. They are very small. Most of them are very small. So this kind of strange way of telling me that the player them is big. Normally, Spain football is more tiki-taki. They play it on the floor, more smaller guys, different from England.
Well, when I went to Valencia Academy, those players were huge and built. And when I'm talking about big, I'm not just talking about height, muscle mass wise and everything. And a lot of the players were the same way. You get me? You have to realize I was even shorter than I am now. Very.
Yeah, you were very. Yeah. I was watching back a few. Yeah. I was watching back a few.
My jersey was always bigger than me. I could have never find a shirt. My captain band falling off of my arm. So just a little example.
Yeah, so youngster growing up now in Jamaica and playing the football, when you reach the age of 15, 16, you need to start going to the gym to prepare. You never know when your chance is going to come and you go overseas, because overseas the player is always big. But Spain, a lot of people think Spain at right through the year. How you manage for 3 years in Valencia in Spain with the weather? What the weather like?
Yeah, that's the next thing too. I went there I think I got a little sponsor from Umber or Puma at the time, and they gave me a training kit and thing, short sleeve. I went there, and when I went there, it was freezing cold. Freezing cold, I couldn't feel my feet or nothing like that, because in my head, like you said, I thought that Spain was hot all through the year. I didn't think about, Spain's in Europe and them go through them seasons like any other country in Europe with winter. So that was also a next thing that I wasn't really ready for at all. I couldn't feel the ball at my feet. It was a rude awakening for me.
Yeah, you get a next big move in your career. You're a Canadian citizenship. You have a Canadian passport. I live in Canada too, so enough respect. I hope one day, if you don't play for the Jamaica national team, you can make up your mind and come play for Toronto, because they're on the up right now.
Yeah.
Viewers, don't bash me. I said it down in the comment section. If Jamaica didn't give a player senior cap, you know what I mean? But talk to us a little bit about Toronto. You're playing the Toronto Academy. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, at the time I was playing Premier League for Harborview, and Damani was my agent, and I spoke to him about having the Canadian passport. And he got the deal done, and I went for a trial in Toronto. Did well, signed me to the academy. Did well in the academy, scored goals, assists, and made a name for myself, and then went up to the second team. Second team was a bit different. It was my first year actually playing professional football. I was traveling and stuff like that. I didn't get to make the impact that I wanted to make. I also got injured as well. But it was a good learning experience for me. In that level, they're so tactical minded. Everything is done on the computer. Everything is based on stats. So it was just another learning experience for me to add to my career.
Yeah, 2015, you have 14 appearances and you scored 4 goals. That's not a bad for the academy.
For the academy?
Yeah.
No, for the academy, I scored quite more goal than that.
That's what the stats telling me. Probably the stats. That's what the stats telling me still.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happened as you went back to Harborview in 2017-2018 season?
So after my professional season with Toronto FC, they said that they didn't see me in their plans for the first team. So came back to Jamaica, played a bit more, and then that's when I linked up with Craig Butler at the time. Went with Phoenix Academy, was training with them, and then made the move to Malta. The rest is now.
So talk us a little bit when Toronto FC said to you that they don't need you because you're not in their plan for their first team. How you feel at that time as a youngster?
As I say, I'm a very honest person. I'm honest with myself, and I didn't see myself as going to be an asset for the first team either. It wasn't something that I deserved, so I couldn't be angry at it or angry at anybody with involved in the team. It's just something that you have to accept. Sometimes you're not good enough at that very moment, and you have to take a long look inside yourself and look at what you need to do better, what you could have done better, and just be honest with yourself. So it wasn't something that really hurt me. It was something that more motivated me. I had a lot of drive inside me to show that, listen, okay, I never made the name I want here, but anywhere I'm going after that, I'm going to burn the flame high and show them that I am a good player.
You talk about Craig Butler. How important Craig Butler in your career? You talked about you train with Craig Butler and stuff. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Well, Craig Butler, he really rejuvenated my career, to say the least. You know, he gave me back a lot of confidence that I had lost while being at Toronto FC a bit, and just told me to get back to the style of play that he saw when I was a child, which was going at defenders, taking on players and just making an impact and having that spark on the field. So without him working on me constantly every single day, day in, day out, week in, week out, month upon month, maybe I wouldn't be where I am today. So I have to give credit where credit is due.
Yeah, big up to Craig Butler to doing that. You think Craig Butler should be a part of this JFF because he have a high for good player. He know to get the player them overseas. He have a lot of link. What role you think he should play in the federation? Do you think they should give him a part of something on the board because he get a lot of player overseas?
Personally, yeah, I don't think it would hurt the JFF giving him some type of role. He has a lot of experience outside of Jamaica, and which is more than most coaches in Jamaica, which is more than most of the federation. I think we're a bit outdated as a nation, so he would only help. I don't think that he would be the person to rejuvenate the thing. I think this thing needs a serious look into. In terms of our federation and coaches and things, we need a whole development plan if we want to really take our football to the next level. But yeah, I think that it would help. It would help with the knowledge that he has gained.
Martin, you are a very good player. Play for the Jamaica under 17 and the under 20. Talk us a little bit about that.
Yeah, you know, it was always it's a real pride and joy to put on your national colours and play for your country. It was something that I always dreamed about, and I always was talking to my parents that, listen, I want to wear this jersey, I want to put it on and see how it feels and go out there and play in front of the fans. And I got my dream. I played in the national stadium. I traveled with the team with under 17. So yeah, it was all in all a good experience for me.
Most definitely. But Martin, we have to go back to the Craig Butler thing. We see the 60-man list came out for the Reggae Boyz, for the Gold Cup. Not one single player that affiliate with Craig Butler on that list. Why you think that? Leon Bailey is a excellent player. So we're going to count out Leon Bailey. I know Craig Butler have a little bit of problem with the JFF, on and off with the JFF at this moment. You think they're trying to blacklist the player them who are part of Phoenix Academy? Because I see enough of you guys doing very well in Malta. Malta is a very good league. It's better than the Jamaican Premier League, but yet still we see Jamaican player in the Premier League. No have a problem with the player them playing the Jamaican Premier League, but Malta is a country. The football is, the pitch is very good. What do you guys think about
I'm glad that you said it and not me still, because it doesn't take a blind man to know that there is a difference between Malta and Jamaican Premier League. I'm not saying it's the best league in the world, but as somebody that if you know football and you watch, you can tell there is a difference. But you know, I don't really try and figure out the reasons anymore, whether it's blackballing from Craig or anything. I just more feel sorry for the higher ups in the federation, because I feel like they're out of touch with the modern game. I feel like the fans and the bloggers, people like you, probably even know more about our Jamaican player pool than people inside our federation. I mean, this is my opinion, and this is not something that I know as a fact, but this is how it's coming off to me. You understand?
Yeah.
I think that we're just outdated as a nation. And it's a problem. It's not just a problem for me. It's a problem for everybody coming up. It's a problem for all the players that are playing all over the world that should be in the player pool, that should... Listen, if a player is performing week in, week out and scoring goals and getting media attention, you need to have him in a camp. This is how other countries work. But we as a nation, I don't know where our eyes are at.
Yeah, they cannot tell me because the Malta's league is not one of the top league in Europe. It's 100% better than the Jamaican Premier League. The pitch, the professionally is just on a next level. I watch the game. You guys know in the same league, as Tottenham Spurs and Arsenal.
Yeah, Conference League, yeah.
Conference League. So
Yeah.
you guys been playing against some very good team from Spain. Were they going to be in England, Belgium? You guys has been.
A couple days ago, we played against a team from Croatia, Rijeka. They came second. You know, Croatia just went World Cup and what they went finals.
Yeah, final.
Yeah, and we played against them a couple days ago. We lost 2-0 still, but for somebody in Jamaica to say, listen, Jamaican Premier League is better than Malta Premier League, that's just complete nonsense. My same team, Gziraunitedfc United, beat Hajduk Split to advance into the UEFA Conference League last year in Croatia. I don't see a Jamaican team being able to do that. And it's no disrespect, but as I said from the interview started, I'm just an honest person and I call it how I see it.
Most definitely, because when you look at the Jamaican Premier League, the team that comes second and first, and when they play against the team in the CONCACAF Champions League in the region, team in Haiti beating us, team in other country beating us, and it's been joked, team in El Salvador beating the Jamaican Premier League team. So clearly, bro, I go and do my research, and this is the thing we as vlogger talking about. You see the research, watch the research, and see the clippings. You guys in Malta doing a lot, and I can't understand why. And this to me, that's why I said they blackmailed in some of the Craig Butler players, because don't tell me that you don't know nothing about these players. These players been playing in Jamaica and they go overseas and they still cannot get called up. What if Leon Bailey didn't play in the whole world know about Leon Bailey?
No, seriously, probably he wouldn't have get called up as well. I understand that they do have some type of ego, because it's an ego thing at the end of the day, you know. It's all an ego thing, and people, for whatever reason, oh, he hurt my ego and this, so this person should suffer for this. But as you're saying, the whole world is seeing us play, the whole world is seeing me play. Like what I've been doing for the past 3 seasons in Malta, it's good. I've been putting up numbers, I've been performing. You can go on to the internet, you can go on to YouTube. My work speaks for itself, and it only takes people with eyes to really see. But as I said before, I feel sorry for them, because maybe they're just outdated. Because the vloggers and the fans, they know more. They seemingly know more than what the JFF knows. And that is bad, because this is if you're in football is a 24/7 thing. You have to be watching all of these players in different parts of the place. You have to be having eyes all over the world with the eyes on the Jamaican talent. The players that are performing should be in the team. Example right now, Nico Brett playing in the USL on hot form. Why is he not called into the national team? Why me as a fan of football can see this guy scoring goals week in, week out? I think he's gone 8 goals already, and he's not in the national team. You call players based on the form. You don't just call a player based off of, I don't know. So I'm saying, I just feel sorry for them more than anything.
How are you feeling about your chance to get called in the national team? Do you come to a point where you just say, nah, I just leave it, they call me.
I want to play for my national team. I really do. I want to put on Batman colors again and represent my country. And I'm always working for that. Right now, I'm going to Croatia next week, and I'm playing to advertise myself. When my league starts, I'm playing to advertise myself. I want to continue scoring goals. I want to win stuff, to just continue to show my value, because my mind is set on the national team as well. I want to be a part of it. I think that every professional player should play for their national team.
And you is a player
it's not something that I constantly worry about either, because I just feel like eventually the work will speak for itself.
Most definitely, and player like you, Martin Davis, a creative player. We've been locked in that in the national team. You have Tariq Magee there, and yes, still the coach don't want to put him trust in him more. This is what is our problem in Jamaica. We don't trust in upper youth. more. You need to trust in them more. Whether you're going to be 19, once you have the talent to play him, or you're going to know him. You understand?
That's the next thing that I was talking about as well. There is no way on earth that the whole of Jamaica is talking about Tyreek McGee, Alex Marshall, and these players are not included in the national team and put to the forefront. If we're talking about marketing our players, these are the players that need to be in the team. Whether you want to start him or not, him should have been involved from the 2 games previous, in my opinion. Because this is a player that is a product of Jamaica, playing in Europe, and eyes are on him. If it was any other country, he's going to be put into the mix of it. He's going to have media on him, and when he's in the national team, he's going to be put there and given the opportunity to play. But I say we're just behind when it comes down to certain things.
Yeah, and this is not any shot at the JFF or anybody. Just telling us how we feel, nothing personal. So I know a lot of people watching it, so don't want no one take it personal and have it in their feet. The JFF need to scout, need to have a database that everybody across have someone, a blogger named Tatara. He can tell every single Jamaican in the world. He have a database. Just go on him computer. Once he say Martin Davis, he tell you which club he play for, tell you what they do in the week, and the JFF link him and they want that database. Why not try to get him involved when know about the database and can link every single player? This man have to sit down every week and to check in all the Jamaican players across the road, in England, Croatia, everywhere, you guys. So most people crying out for Tyreek McGee, most people crying out for you because player like you guys we lack, but you don't put much trust in the youth and trust in creative player. Young player like you, creative player like you, Arsene Wenger said it, you need to put your hand around them because creative player, they are special. They're different from every single body. They are special. Mesut Ozil needs someone to put hand around him, and we don't do that as Jamaica.
I agree with you full 100. You know, it always comes down to confidence. If you put your confidence in a player, the player will repay it on the pitch. If you do the opposite, he will do the opposite as well. So as you say, we as creative players, you don't see it every day. You don't see players with a spark every single day. So when you see it, you try and motivate it and give it as much confidence as possible for it to be, for us to blossom, you know, for us to see our full potential.
I'm still waiting for you to get a call up, my brother. I definitely think you can do something with this national team. You know what I mean? I don't know why they're still having the gatekeeper, because I was looking. We are a vlogger, we talk about it. Why not certain player not on the list? Why still have a 37-year-old, a 38-year-old playing in some local league where they pass their prime, they do what they have to do for the Jamaican national team. We appreciate every single one of them, but youngster, we need to start to prepare for the 2026 World Cup. It's going to be in our backyard. We're going to miss out. Canada will be there. America will be there. Mexico going to be there. So more spot going to open for Jamaica. And it seems like we're still not preparing for the future. Yes, we want to go Qatar World Cup, but what about the next World Cup? What about the 2026 World Cup? These are the goals we should have and start to putting in preparation and start to check our player overseas. It's not easy. If we as vlogger can do it, why not? Why not try to link the vlogger them? Okay, you guys has been old, because I hear that the person who deal with the social media, we have to put pressure on them.
I was doing an interview just yesterday and was talking about how they was talking about the social media was lacking, and it was the vloggers that brought it to the forefront, and then somebody in JFF seen it and was like, listen, we need to up the thing now because we're way behind. When you look at other national teams, when they call in for international duty, from the moment them come from them car and them going into the training session, there's pictures being taken, there's media around. Then them getting to the hotel, there's pictures being taken, media around, them having lunch and dinner from Deso straight back at training. We know exactly what's going on in the camp. Jamaica can't say the same. can't say the same. And it's these little things that we can do to really up ourselves as a nation and put some pride back into our national team. But we need to put the effort in.
Martin Davis, this we're talking about, it don't cost you have to have 10 million or 20 million. If we as the vlogger can put ourselves together and put our thing, make it look professionally, why the JFF can't do it? When you're talking about picture, this is how you sell the product. You have a player like Leon Bailey. We need to see picture. We need to see when the player them come into camp. A new player. If a new player come in, they can do an interview. The Jamaican Federation have a football channel. Nothing load up on it for the last 2 years, and we have a Gold Cup. Where is the interview with the new player them? The Jamaican people want to know them. This is how you sell the product. How can you have so much big player and this squad now, and you're telling us you guys lack sponsor? The simple thing, I do a merch, you can get the Reggae Boyz stuff, I make my own design. Why the JFF can't do that? They put out a jersey. These are the little simple things, and when you talk, people get in their feelings. The simple thing in football really matter. We need a Jamaican jersey. They put it up on the Instagram. Okay, it's going to be September. Why you put it up? Why you playing in us? You see Liverpool doing that? Nobody doing that. Come on, we kind of lost Martin Davis a little bit. Hopefully he can come back. Yeah, these are the little things, Reggae Boyz fans. We need to see the federation do. And until the federation start to do all of these things, this is when people are going to take serious. This is when corporate Jamaica will come on board. Come on, the people running the JFF, man. We need to see transparency. We need to see player interview. We have to try to get it from the vlogger. Nothing wrong with the vlogger, get it. You understand? But we need to see more interviewer. Look, so much Jamaican player in the team now in the Gold Cup. How many of them? How many of them the Jamaican people know? Come on, man. Put on a camera, get the iPhone and video the player. How it's feel to play for the national team and all of this stuff. This is just joke, man. And it cannot continue. When we're going to learn, when we're going to grow up as a nation, going to make Canada qualify for the next 2 World Cup. Come on, Jamaica, man. Costa Rica continue doing it. Panama, Honduras, Mexico. We are the 3rd best team in CONCACAF, but we're not showing that. We're not trying to get the right thing. We're not trying to get the job done. Come on, man, JFF, man. Do the right thing and stop blackball some of the players that play for Craig Butler. You don't need eyeglass to see that, man. Seriously, man. But hopefully we can get on back the player. Hopefully he can jump on back. So, little technical issue, guys. So, hopefully he can come up back. So, let's see if we can get him back. Yeah, so let us see if we can get him back. Yeah, so he just replied to me, say he coming back. So enough is enough, man. We're going to get back on the interview and the player. We don't want to spend too much time on the JFF. We said we have to say, and we're going to move on, Reggae Boyz fans. Make sure if you're near around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like the video, guys. It's important for you guys to like the video. So let's hope we can get Martin Davis back on track. Yeah, so let's see if he can jump on back. So we just finished up our wrapped up. Yes, welcome back, Martin.
Yeah.
Yes, let's this interview is all about you. So let's move past and don't want to speak about the JFF anymore. So what next? Tell the people a little bit what's going on with your career now. You're playing in Europe now. The people your club and what he has been doing this season.
Yeah, so we're just involved in the Conference League. We passed through the first round. We beat a team from Andorra. And right now we have a tougher test. We're playing Rijeka. They came second in the Croatian League. They came to Malta. We played them. They beat us 2-0 at home. It was a tough game. Really tough game. Difference in level, but it was good for me because it really it showed me that number one, I can perform at that level. Number two, where I want to be and where I'm aspiring to be. And it just showed me the difference between a team, a top team in Croatia, and our team. So we travel there next week, and we travel there with nothing to lose. Really, we're just going to give it our all and play fearless, and try and pass through the next round.
Yeah, what are some how many Jamaican players play in the Martin League?
So there's Kemar Reed.
That's a next good player, man.
Very good player. Last year I think he scored like 8 goals or something like that. Great player, great winger, taking on players. Very, very good player. That's somebody that Jamaica should have their eyes on as well. But yeah, I think he's the only active player in my league at the moment. At one point it was a lot of us, maybe even 7 or 8 or even more.
Okay. So, yeah, viewers, so let me know your thought down in the comment section. What do you guys think about Davis? If you guys think he should get a call up in the next international friendly games or the World Cup qualifier come up. The people has been crying out for you, my brother. People has been asking me to interview you because they really want to hear your story. Player like you, Junior Flemings, the next name, Tyrese Meggie. People has been asking you guys. Get Tyrese Meggie, get Martin Davis. You guys are big fan favorite. What is it like when you go back to Jamaica? A lot of people know you.
Hello?
Yeah, we're hearing you.
Yeah, are you seeing me too?
We kind of lost him a little bit, guys. Technical problem. So hopefully he can come up with it on the finisher now. So yeah, so we'll finish in the next probably 3 or 4 minutes. So hopefully he can jump on back for wrapped up the interview.
All right, back again.
Yeah, I was asking you how you deal with it, because you are a big fan favorite in Jamaica. How you deal with it? A lot of people in the street know it.
Yeah, I get a lot of love, online and offline. It's something that I really pride myself on, because I'm doing my job and I'm doing what I love, and I'm providing some type of content to inspire people and motivate people. That's what the part of me doing this is for the children below me and even people older than me, to say, yo, you can continue to chase your dreams and you can be a good person and you can make it. I just want to just be my authentic self and inspire people. So when I get love and stuff like that, I embrace it. And it's something that I really love and appreciate from the bottom of my heart. Each comment, each hail I get on the street, every time somebody says Martin Davis, I appreciate all of it.
Yeah, so how your daughter doing and your mother and father, how they doing now, how family, how everybody doing?
My daughter, she's something else. She's 2 and she's intelligent, smart, talking, having full-on conversations. I probably even need to start her school early. She's a real blessing in my life. And yeah, she's doing fine. She's in Jamaica with her mom. My parents are good as well.
So what next for Martin Davis? What the people can look out for in the coming months or coming? Nothing new for you?
Well, I'm just taking it game by game. As I said, I travel to Croatia. We're going to play in Croatia against Rijeka, and I think that's another stage for me to show myself and show my talent. I never hid the fact that I want to continue to move higher and higher up in my career, and the sooner the better. But it's all up to me to keep putting in performances and keep showing the world that I have talent.
Thank you very much for coming and share your story with us. I really, really appreciate it. So viewers, let me know your thought down in the comment section, and make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe if you're new. Martin Davis, you have anything you have to say to the fans before we close off?
I just want to say I respect you guys and I appreciate the love that you guys continue to show me. No message, no like, no comment goes unseen. I appreciate it all and it motivates me and keeps me going. So just thank you from the bottom of my heart.
You watch any of the vlogger? Who is your favorite vlogger? You watch any of the vlogger them?
Sometimes I don't really know them by name, but I'm always in tune to everything that's going on.
Alright, enough respect, my brethren. I really appreciate it. So viewers, share it out down in the comment section and don't forget to check out the merch, the store. The link will be down in the description. And if you want to watch more exclusive interview with Reggae Boyz fans, we do with Junior Flemings, Tyreek McGee, Shaman Nichols, Andre Blake, Kemal Taxi Lawrence. They're all there. Just on the link and you will see the rest of the interview. And make sure you check out the latest video them on the channel, guys. So I just want to tell you guys, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, from the boy Ryan LFC, I like to say peace out. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned, don't move.